morning, everyone, and welcome to Leadership 101. I'm Chris Stewart, and I'm going to teach you how to understand and know leadership. By the end of this course, you should be able to write and define leadership on your own definition, be able to articulate exactly what it is you mean when you say leadership. Now, leadership, when does that start? Well, as you can tell in the very beginning of our lesson, it starts with you. It's an understanding of yourself, because if you can't teach you and understand yourself, how are you possibly going to be able to teach other people and allow them to understand everything else? And really, that's what leadership is. Leadership is the understanding of you, so then you can distribute or provide a little bit of you, a little piece of you, hopefully into everybody else, so that they feel positive about themselves and the work they're doing, either for themselves, their families, with you or for you, or just for the community. So let's get started on what leadership and finding out a little bit more about just who you are. So the first thing I want everybody to do on a piece of paper, and since we're in the world of technology, it doesn't have to be paper or pen or pencil, but it can be on your phone, it can be on your tablet. That really doesn't matter. But what we really want you to do is number on the left-hand side, 1, 2, and 3. We'll just start with 3 things to begin with. And those 3 things, we're going to label this as 3 goals, 3 things that you yourself want to achieve. That can be anything. That can be an athletic goal. It can be a cooking goal. It can be a chores goal. It can be just something that you hold dear to yourself. Like I want to learn the piano, or I want to rake all the leaves in the yard so that mom and dad are really, really thrilled about that. Or I want to learn how to cook, or I want to shoot a better jump shot, or in my case, shoot better layups than other people and than I had before. And that's how you're going to start. Okay, so that's the very first thing. On the left-hand side of the page, number 1, 2, and 3, and goals, right? We're just going to start something small. There you go. Take that time, write it all the way out. All right, so my goals are, number 1, to get better at doing something like this. Because I like providing people leadership and having that understanding of, man, what is it that we do? How do we do these things? And why is leadership misunderstood? So, once you figure out some of your goals, things that you want to accomplish, we're going to start diving into a little bit about who you are. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to write 3 sentences. So under those 3 goals that you've set out, that you said, these are the things that I want to accomplish, I want you to write 3 sentences, and this is what I want you to write them about. And I want, as soon as you're done writing them, and you've read them, and you've reread them, I want you to show them to your parents. If you don't feel comfortable showing to the parents, that's fine. Just keep them to yourself. There's still good things to have. But those 3 sentences need to be exactly about what you like about who you are. So I want you to write those 3 sentences down about exactly what you like about who you are. And they can be anything. They can be anything that's positive about how you see yourself and what you think about you. And that's really what we're going to start to dive into as we progress through this whole process of leadership and self. But right now, write those 3 things down. Those 3 things can be, I like my hair. I like my skin tone. I like my soul. I like the way I think about nature. I like the way I play a particular sport. I like the way that I love my family. Any of those things. Write things along those lines. That's what we're looking for. And then if you feel comfortable, go ahead and show your parents. So I hope that begins the process of you understanding a little bit about exactly who you are. Well, I know this has been a quick lesson for everyone, and this is just the beginning of understanding self. So this is like self, stage 1. So I hope you figured out those 3 sentences. Again, those 3 sentences should be about things that you really like about who you are as a person. And as we continue, we'll be able to continue to understand what leadership is. But like I said at the very beginning, leadership really starts with you. And as you understand and develop yourself, you're going to be able to understand and develop other people. But again, it does always begin with you. So I hope you find reasons to really like yourself and love yourself. And I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. It seems very strange, very odd, but no, there's a lot of people out there that are all trying to continue to lift others up. And as you begin to understand who you are, you'll be able to begin to do the same thing for other people. Be able to lift them up, be able to help them understand who they are, and by doing so, we're going to be able to make this place a better place than where we were when we first began this journey. The world can always be a better place as you begin to understand yourself and begin to show your light to everybody else. So thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. And remember, have a fantastic, fantastic day. Find a reason to smile and lift other people up. It's been fun having the day with you. Take care and enjoy. Well, thanks for joining us. And you can find us and all of these assignments at classroom.google.com. And use the code if you want to become a student, DUDATMZ. And if that just doesn't work for you, send me an email at chris@empowersuccessgroup.com. Thank you again for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed our lesson, and I hope you found out a little bit of something about who you are. And if you need a little help, send us an email. Again, that email is Chris, CHRIS, Empower, EMPOWER, Success, Group.com. Thanks for joining us, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I just finished filming episode 1 of Leadership 101, brought to you by Empower Success. And I remembered what got me going this morning, and that's my kombucha tea. That's been brought to you by Reputation Beverage Company. Kombucha tea. It's one of my favorites, grapefruit. I'd suggest getting that every single time. They're open in downtown DeWitt, and you can give them a call. You can order online, or you can just stop on by during this virus. But again, I'd stop on by. My favorite is grapefruit, and that's Grapefruit Kombucha by Reputation Beverage Company. Give them a line, reputationbev.com.